Portland by 17. Came back to win, the first team ever to trail by 15 or more at half and win by 15 or more. And then a few minutes, Abdia now with 18 points to make it an 18-point game. In today's NBA, that is nothing. A whole half to go, but obviously Portland going to have to get some stops along with hitting some.
Second quarter, and then nice little set there to get Abdia to his strength.
Castle setting a screen for Vassell, and it's going to go the other way. So Abdia with 18, the rest of the team has 29. He told us there a couple times last game he would challenge Wembanyama to see if his timing was on, and I guess he feels like it's on, so he didn't want to challenge him there. His Kling organization. The youngest ever and first unanimous Defensive Player of the Year in NBA history. And Castle gets trampled by Kamara. Second.
Down the other end, Dave. You know, Klingon takes another three. He's 0 for 3 tonight. That coupled with 3 for 18 in the series lifts Wemby, but he cannot find that three-point rhythm.
And if you go to Robert Williams, Wembanyama is just going to hang in the paint. Although Williams has made some threes in this series, Castle hits it.
About his selectivity, he's only taken 2 threes. They've given him a ton of opportunities.
Holiday around it out. Wembanyama with the board. And Castle is very choosy about what threes he takes as they wave it off and call it.
And Stefan is still after the officials. He's got to get his mind back in it.
Obvious three, and Wembanyama just jumped.
Me as well.
Easy to understand how teams start to see ghosts when they play against San Antonio, because even San Antonio trying to move on and play either Denver or Minnesota as the Blazers sink back into the lane, and that allows Castle a 3% now from behind the arc in 5 games. That Denver-Minnesota series, by the way, is 3-2 Wolves. Game 6, ESPN Thursday night, after Hawks-Knicks, Game 6. Not that time for Castle. Abdia racing downhill. Wembanyama jumped into the air, got a piece of that. Out of bounds up the second half of the season and into the playoffs. Meanwhile, Castle's hurt his hand. He's shaken up.
Is it the same hand? Is it the left hand that seemed to bother him the other night?
And he's got it wrapped as well, that left hand. No look pass, Castle to Vassell. 3 no good. Blazers 0 for their last 6, and they're also turning it over. Champagny, no, but he's fouled on the triple try by Abdia.
Gonna trust your word on that.
That hurts, but probably hurts even more when it's. So this will be the flagrant free throw for Champagny. Into the bench with 3 fouls, 18 points, lead up to 26. And Champagny missed the 3rd free throw and does it very well. Turnover. Henderson. Oh, he soars to the rim and slams an awkward land. Having a nice start to his career in Charlotte. Durant. Kamara. Got a 3. Time. And Kevin Durant ruled out for tomorrow night, reportedly, as Wembanyama gets into the lane. That's his first miss of the game. He only has taken 4 shots. 7 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks for Wembanyama. Grant, make that 4 blocks now for Wemby. 11 in the last 2 games. Champagny, defender flies by, gives it up. Castle's 3, no good. Still plenty of time for, but just 5 of 25 from 3. They need this one here from Grant, and they get it. And they sag off of Castle. Now Holiday goes to greet him at the 3-point line. Johnson going baseline, round the defender. Shot clock down to 3. Castle kicks it out. Harper got it away in time, and it goes for 3.
For 6 shooting, Harper.
He and Castle have combined for 27 on 11 of 16 shooting. Grant's 3 no good that time. And Klingon and Castle, college teammates battle. Pedestrian numbers if you look at what he's done so far in the series, with each game better than the next. And things we just rarely see in the history of the NBA. What he's got the Blazers tonight. See what happens in the Denver-Minnesota series on Thursday as the Nuggets look to even that series, go back home for game. Yeah, hasn't needed to be assertive, looking for his own. Just play good defense. Rebound. Will not have Anthony Edwards. Obviously, Dante DiVincenzo out as well for the Game 6 against Denver in the Twin Cities Thursday. Holiday going baseline, weaving through traffic. Tries to force it underneath, and it was kicked.
And just trying to take away any vision to get it to the mismatch.
And a really underrated pickup by San Antonio, coming from Boston. Helped them win a championship. He fouls Grant there. That looked.
I mean, oh. Okay, he's not moving. Their feet get tangled, so it's a trip. Yeah.
Third foul on Cornette. Penalty situation for the next 5 minutes. Haven't really done. They're just 4 or 5 at the line. Chance to still chip away here. Fox going to get it. Cornette setting the screen. Abdi retreats, so Fox splits the double, gets deep in the lane, puts it up. He was fouled. Here for a number of years, so a lot of the young guys he worked with prior to getting the head coaching job, but he said the last
He's dealing with an adult, 27 years old. He was Keldon Johnson's development coach.
Obviously, we'll see how far the Spurs go in the playoffs, but if they win tonight, they'll have gone further than any Spurs team since 2017. It was an 11-point lead after 12-point lead after the first quarter, 20 at halftime, as Cornette gets the backside board but lost the handle, gets on the floor and tied up. Or they're going to say it was out of Williams. Makes a nice steal. Grant and Wembanyama gets the deflection and tried to save it but stepped out.
Oh, they don't see the kick there, I think, so no reset, no dead ball, obviously.
Another deflection, third quarter. Vassell misses again. Rebound, Harper back up. No. Boy, it looked like a foul on Portland.
I absolutely thought he got fouled.
Some opportunities for the Blazers. Oh, how about the put down by Williams on the reverse?
Pass there. And then Williams able to finish around him.
Robert Williams has had a really good series. 11 points, 5 rebounds. They got
reference that he wants the threat, even though it's been a struggle for Klingon. He wants the threat of that shooting big.
3-minute mark here in the third. It's still a 20-point game. Grant into the lane, falls away, and Wembanyama with his. Blazers come right back down court, and a foul that will send Grant to the line.
I mean, the wingspan is ridiculous.
And when you're growing up, didn't they say ball you man? With
yes.
Wemby, it's ball you meant, because he can cover so much ground.
58% and 44% from 3.
5. Vassell puts it on the floor. Timer at 2. Turns, fires, front rimmed it. Offensive rebound, Castle. Wembanyama thought about the 3. Spins, hangs, got it, and one. If Wembanyama doesn't win it this year, going to be in the mix for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
He's got 10 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Jump shot goes, but Johnson botting with Abdia. Can't get it the first time, or the second, or the third. Batted out to Williams.
Saw that exact matchup in the first half, and Johnson won it, scored a tough 2, couldn't get that one.
Holiday's 3 no good, and Sissoko pushes Wembanyama. Crosses all language barriers. Second free throw attempt for Wembanyama tonight. But in 374 career playoff games, Tim Duncan and David Robinson hit a combined 6 threes.
Yeah.
Wembanyama in 4 career playoff. Thibault's 3 off target. Abdia, another pass attempt. Year player out of Connecticut, helped them win a title and won Rookie of the Year last year with San Antonio. Working on Williams, who being the winner of Minnesota-Denver. 3-2 Wolves in that series. Castle rocking it, now driving on the baseline, falling away, no. Robert Williams is still in the backcourt, now comes back into the picture. Did not get it away in time. Half minutes away from moving on to the conference semifinals to face either Denver or Minnesota as Klingon drills a three. His losses were against Denver. They also went 1-2 against Minnesota as Harper gets two. Abdia fouled by Fox. Abdia didn't like it. He gets up. Klingon is
rose to the level. My guess is he thinks that play by Fox sort of rose to the level of something more maybe
to that. But
so you remember the play last game with Stephon Castle putting the ball in his chest?
Yeah, Ray Acosta, I think, was looking at Mark Davis. Do we give him the tee?
Yeah.
And they did. Now he hits the free throws. But still a lot of time, although Abdia turns it over, dribbling it off his foot. Thibault knocks it away from Harper out of bounds. Will stay with the Spurs. Section of the Crossbank Center, fan base going nuts as Champagne's shot almost hit the shot clock. Klingon rips it away from Harper.
Harper just got up so high.
Klingon launches. That's good.
There he is. You know, it's
obviously the players, but also Tiago Splitter, the interim head coach, might be his last game. He told us before the game as Portland a huge possession here. Krejci gives it up. Kamara wide open and can't get it. A foul underneath though as Klingon gets short because of hip injuries. But a bright young coach in the NBA. Holiday for three. Got it. Drew Holiday with his
fifth because you've been up so much for so long.
Of course, they have more turnovers than baskets this half. Cox misses the bank. Rebound Kamara. A chance to get it to 10. We played a combined 4 minutes in this series prior to tonight. Sissoko will try the three. It's good. It's a 9-point game. Out of 10. Wembanyama back in the game. Timer down to 4. Vassell fires and gets it. The sixth Spur in double figures tonight. Portland has 3. Klingon's hit a couple threes. He'll try it again. Not that time. The tip won't go either by Sissoko. Spurs trying to close out Portland. What a no-look pass by Castle. And Krejci will rise up over Wembanyama off the heel. That hit Castle last. And Vassell trying to save it and gets a timeout call. Again, they back off of Castle. There's Keldon Johnson, the 6th man of the year, gets into the lane, goes up, and he's fouled. Campaign and one of the team leaders.
Well, you can see it cuts both ways with the guy, meaning he keeps it light. He's got the music.
On Johnson, guys, is prior to this series, he was the longest tenured Spur to never reach the postseason up until this year. Think about how many years this franchise has been in existence.
And he's done a tremendous job as a role player. Didn't start a single game, but played all 82. One of 18 players to play all 82 games as Wembanyama's called for the foul.
Fox, Wemby, pick and roll when Fox comes back in.
Sissoko with the throwdown. And he completes the three-point. Goes out a series. It's hard to do in any series, especially for a team that hasn't been in this position before. They've got a veteran in Fox, though, and he comes through with the foul line jumper. Abdia's got 20 points, a game high. Holiday on the drive, works into the lane. He's fouled. Count the bucket. A chance to
whistle against him.
Spurs are over the limit, so the Blazers will shoot free throws the rest of the game. Holiday, 84% during the regular season. Inside of 10. The Spurs have kept it above the three-point line the entire possession. Now Fox, 4-3 over Sissoko. It's good, boy.
In the second half, the Wemby-Fox pick and roll.
Klingon looking to answer. Way short. Rebound, Wembanyama. His third.
Half of game 4 was devastating to this group.
15 points, 9 assists for Fox. He drives here and scores! 40 to go. Abdia bumped off his spot by Castle, and that's a foul on Castle. That's 5.
It's enough time to dial it up from 3. And just a different angle, right? Line it up, composure.
And it's been De'Aaron Fox in crunch time with the ball in his hands, leading the way for San Antonio. We haven't seen him in the fourth quarter. We haven't seen Jeremy Grant.
Well, I mean, for Scoot, he has had a tough stretch, just 2 for 6.
Castle just tying up Kamara.
So it's 2 in a row. If those are 2 young fouls.
7 turnovers and 6 fouls for Castle. Kamara gets the first free throw.
And 9 here, and he stepped across it on both fouls.
It's a learning experience for a young team. If they do win this game and close it out, it's finals. Shot clock down to 3. Fox gets past Klingon, floats it up, and good! He's got 11 of the 8 without De'Aaron Fox. The last 2 games. Kamara's 3 off target. Knocked out of bounds by Klingon. Team up 13. Fox against Grant, fires away. 3 no good. And good block out by Holiday. Out of bounds. Only been in 1 postseason as Wembanyama's fouled. That was with Sacramento.
Stretch here, both teams in the bonus. Blazers have 2 timeouts. Spurs 1.
Wembanyama 5. Up to 17, 13 rebounds, and 4 blocks to go with those 17 points. Oh my goodness! Spiked! Entry pass to Grant. And a foul call. 12 blocks in the last 2 games for Victor Wembanyama.
He's a tough grader if that's the only thing that's kind of reacting now.
He had not reacted. We've shown him a number of show some emotion there. 6:92 in the game. Fox working on Krejci, gets downhill, hangs, banks it in. Say enough about De'Aaron Fox's contributions the last 2 games. Porter brought the Spurs back, and when Portland made it close here tonight, he put up 13.
Got to trap this guy. Somebody else has got to beat us.
Avdia misses. Wembanyama secures time. Since 2017, it's the first playoff appearance for San Antonio. But again, showed a lot of fight here down the stretch. You do wonder what's next for this organization year.
I ran into him in the elevator. He's like, I'm going to be good. To get back and show what he's got left.
There's a lot of young talent around this team. Wembanyama just steals Kamara's soul. That's an opportunity for his young team going into the next round. 5 of them were against those 2 teams during the regular year. Portland's season will end, but this is a team with 30 and 21, the final 51 games, right around the time that Thiago Splitter took to get the 7th seed. And 1 game 2 here in Portland as Wembanyama fouls Grant, but then 3 straight losses.
Was talking to us about pregame, like all the things he's learned in this series, how prepared teams are, how physical the play.
Shooter, that will have to change. 3-pointer for Champagny. He started the night hot.
Run is from Keldon Johnson's talking to over there at one of those breaks, but it felt pretty big.
Since Golden State in 2017-2018.
You think about the speed.
22. Not many thought win improvement, and now a first round victory and looking like a real. Wembanyama finishes the series averaging 21 points, 9 rebounds. He had 16 blocks in this. San Antonio headed to the conference semis.